We are live. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. You know, I gotta always do the thing where I listen to make sure we can all be heard. If you were in the chat, I could use that assistance, but if not, I'm gonna put this earbud in right quick. Oh man, I think that, am I really loud? I think, yeah. Let me turn this game down a little bit. Turn it. Okay. I'm gonna go mic check. I got some feedback a little bit. Yeah, I think it. We got a little feedback, but I think we'll be okay. We're gonna run with that. If it gets too bad, somebody let me know. But other than that, we are obviously a little light. We know that it is week of Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody this week. Congratulations if you have already worked your last day this week, and if you are like me, got one more day, right?
I got two.
You got two?
Yeah.
You don't have to work Thanksgiving Day, do you?
No, I just got to go back Friday.
You got to go back Friday. Okay. All right. Yeah. Friday is a tricky day, but yeah. So yeah. So it's been a bit of a crazy week. We had some incidents. Everybody is okay. I'm gonna just say that, and we'll just leave it there for the time being. But other than that, Dreadful.
Yes.
How was your week?
I mean, personally, I'm doing pretty good. Good. Fantasy, I think I'm 2-1 for the week.
2-1. Okay.
Yeah, lost in my league. Won in the podcast league. Barely. And just because you opened up the slots, couple extra slots for the playoffs, yes. I'm now on the tail end. I got a foot in, so see if I can hold on to it. And then my third league, I'm dominating. I'm not worried about that league.
So yeah, I mean, the thing is that I felt like, one, I didn't know that that it was only like basically the top four went to the playoffs, which for us, you know, I mean, literally eliminated half the league. I mean, we were done. Yeah. And so I was like, no, that's just, I mean, it's not really cool. I don't really, I want people to at least have a little fun playing, you know what I'm saying? And so the ability to actually, my own things are distracting me. The ability to actually widen it out a little bit was good because, like I said, I feel like it was easier. You know, people stay at least a little focused, even if you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to basically play spoiler.
That's what I was going to.
Yeah. But some people don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just that whole thing. Some people don't.
Yep. Some throwing the towel.
Yeah.
And some do even underhanded stuff and just like start dropping players, or like you said last week, start trading players. Like my league, I have to lock it down after like when playoffs start, just so people don't start dropping players and stuff.
So can you actually stop people from dropping?
Yeah, you can lock like teams the rosters.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. See, I didn't know that. That's a good
At
one.
least in Yahoo you can. I'm not sure.
Right. But that's a good thing though. I can't because I really and truly I'm like, I don't want while there are guys out there that I would love to have, I do want it to be fair.
Right.
Because the other thing is that, some people don't really look at they don't consider, like Big O is like, hey, I wait till, the end of the week. And then I
Right.
go and I look at everything. And I mean, your strategy is your strategy. But, I'm one of these folks. It's kind of funny. My father-in-law, people's like, dude, are you picking up everybody that I'm dropping? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because I think in the last couple of weeks, I think he dropped Waddle, and I picked him up. And then he dropped T.J. Hawkinson, and I quickly picked him up. Oh, hold on a second. Girlfriend just sent a text. What did she say? Okay. I will. I see your text. I will send you an email. But I just let me send this email.
Yeah, I was still trying to make moves. Trying to send girlfriend a trade, but I don't think she looked at it. Actually, she may have rejected it. I don't see it pending anymore. So yeah, maybe she rejected it.
Oh, hope that's not the right link. Well, I guess if she's going to join us, we can ask and see what she is talking about doing. Because the trade deadline is,
I think it's past now.
Is it past now? Yeah. All right, so I sent that to her. So she needed me to send it to a different email address. I'm sorry. She did tell me that before. I guess I just ignored it. She's in the chat too.
Yeah.
Okay. We appreciate that. But yeah, so here's a question I do have for you though. So how do you score wide receivers in your league?
Let's see. Trying to remember. I know it's PPR. It may be a half point though.
Half point. Okay.
I think so.
We're in this deal again. I can't hear her. I can't hear you. You're gonna have to fix some.
No, you're gonna have to fix some.
Come back in. Back out and come back. Restart your computer. I did. I'm telling you. Here's the thing. Like, I will say this. I am at the point now where I am restarting my computer before the show. Because last week we had all the issues that we had. I mean, I was dropping frames like crazy. It was I didn't know what was going on. Even the show that I was, I'm watching on my phone, it kept dropping. And it was literally, I don't even know what was going on. I can hear you now.
Oh, yes, Lord. Hallelujah. My fans out there. Hi, you guys.
Hold on. I don't even have you in. I don't think they can hear you.
Wait a minute.
Well, I ain't going to put you in until I know I can hear you, man.
Can Jeff hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Hey,
Good
afternoon. Hi, everybody out there that's watching on this YouTube channel tonight. For the love of the game.
Hold on. Paste. Let's see if I can pop you in.
So did Jeff say he wanted a trade?
Yeah, he did, but we're past the
No, I
trade
sent you the
deadline.
Well, he wanted it last week or this when he needed it.
He sent it to you.
I sent it last week.
Well, who
I
did
think
you
we passed
need?
the deadline now.
Who you was trying to give me?
That's what you needed. I was trying to give you a running back.
Oh,
Mhm.
he was.
See? You missed out.
Yeah.
Well, I decided to went ahead and just added the Jay Hill as my running back, and I just played what I had.
No, everything
Since
out.
Everybody wants something for something, they weren't gonna give it back to me, so it was hey, it is what it is.
You can't get one of these things where you return. That's not a trade. That's a loan.
That's a borrow. That's a
loan.
loan.
A loan. Okay.
That's a loan. You can't really do that.
If we loan it, I'm gonna need interest.
Oh, dang.
There's got to be something in it.
What you need? You need a cold tumbler, or what you need? You need a towel.
Did she say a tumbler? Oh my goodness!
I can get you a tumbler with your face on it and the cups.
But I will say this: for the show league, and I do have. Yeah, that is one of my favorite shirts that I sell. I do like that. I threw that in there today too. I do have a lot of these little things popping up on the screen, and it's kind of funny to me, and I like it. But I'm just trying out some things here and there.
You got some shirts?
Yeah, and we can talk about it offline.
Okay, yeah,
we'll talk about it offline. I'll have to start throwing that into the chat some kind of way.
Yeah, send your link out.
But yeah, Dreadful has the shirt. He's got the zombie tee.
No, I don't have it on there, but yeah, I got that shirt.
He's wearing his Colts stuff.
Yeah, Colts.
The league. So I went this week for all of my fantasy. I think I went 3-1. I won in your league, so I'm holding second place right now. It's going to be tight. Jacob, y'all, people who know, it's one of the originals. His league. I lost, and I feel like I'm on like a 4-game losing streak. It's absolutely crazy. And in the show league, I won, and I feel like I won. I'll use large. It was a nice win, very nice win. However,
you won bigly, largely,
bigly. Yeah, I didn't quite want to say it, but yes. But not enough to overtake my cousin, who is still in first place. I was
still in first place. Yep.
Yeah, she's still in first place.
I'm trying.
But
one of mine, I think, what's the name not going to be playing this week? He's in question.
Who that?
I think one of my major players, something he didn't practice or something.
Ooh, let's look at your roster.
Oh, she's looking at practicing. That's
see the change from the beginning of the season.
Really?
Yeah, but he was there, but he just didn't. Yes, I don't know.
You're talking about St. Brown, Amon-Ra?
Yeah, is it St. Brown? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, because fantasy told me that I was not. Bless you.
Sorry.
So my projections was to lose against Big O. That's
right. That's right.
And I'm literally saying about 2 points. So no matter how I trade off my men or whatever, I would have still been off, lose about 2-3 points. However,
you
beat him by almost 30.
Yeah, it's like you beat him by about 30. So
yes.
You're supposed to lose by 2. You beat him by 30.
And I'm so glad. I'm so glad I put Jay Hill in. Oh, I'm so happy.
So you want to?
He was on the bench. He was on the
Yeah.
bench,
You
and
want to thank?
And
Huh?
T.O. had a nice
You
game.
want to thank?
well, I mean, you said leave it as is, and I left it, but then I decided to. You did tell me I'm going to thank you. You said either or, but at that time when you said either or, I had the other guy in. I was like,
Yeah, who was your other guy?
he's on the bench
Cam
now.
Akers.
What? Who
Oh,
was
Cam
that?
Akers.
Cam Akers. Oh wow,
Yeah, Cam
No.
Akers.
he didn't do
No.
anything, did he?
You
No,
did
I
have
don't.
him in for a minute.
No, it was somebody who I
No, you
can't
had
see
Cam
my
Akers
thing
in.
because I'm on my laptop. I can't see my ESPN thing.
I'm looking at your team. I don't know
Who did
that
I
you
have
had
at
anybody
first?
else.
Because I actually did the trade like Sunday, and I text you and I said, "Hey, I put such and such in in my lineup."
But you had Cam Akers in before.
Okay, that was him. Okay.
So it was
Yeah.
Akers.
And he got
Yeah,
you 3.5
I'm
points.
glad you did that too, then, because he ended up getting a touchdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Justice still did get a
At the
touchdown.
same time, Derrick
Yeah.
Henry had 100 and some odd yards.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a smart move.
I had Barkley had like 50 points.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
And
Who had
I mean,
Barkley?
the guy I beat had a total of 95. So
Wow. You almost beat Barkley.
Barkley had more than half of what he had.
Who had Barkley, y'all? You did?
I did, yeah.
So how many points did you get?
Oh, I think 100. And I actually wrote it down. Yes, I did. Hold on. I could have just looked, but I'm going to look at my notes.
So you didn't win this year? I mean, you didn't win?
I did win 157.98. I just didn't get enough points to overthrow you. That's, I mean,
I know
you
that's
acted
what
all
y'all
innocent and
wanted. I
stuff.
know y'all was viewing on me
you
this
didn't
week.
win?
I'm telling you, Big O, y'all was plotting against me this week. I felt it in my spirit.
I needed Big O to lose, so
Huh?
You said you
I
didn't
needed Big O to lose.
Yeah,
you wanted him to
move up in
lose?
the
Okay,
rankings.
so now what place are you in, Jeffrey?
I'm in 6th. I still need him to lose one more time so I can take 5th.
Oh, okay.
Gotta get over. Because it's just basically 2 slots, right?
Yep.
There's just 2 slots left. And it's tight.
No, it's actually, it may be, let me go back to the standings.
No, it's 2 because the top 4 teams have all clinched.
I thought it was just the top 3. Nope, it is top 4. Donald's team. Okay, yeah, so it is the last 2.
So just the last 2 spots.
See, I'm trying to get that 5th spot to make sure I'm solid.
To get solid. That's right. To get solid.
Just like 3 of us that are 5 and 7, and another one is 4 and 8.
Yeah, body bag.
And Ronnie actually still has a chance at 3 and 9 mathematically.
Yeah, that's who I beat this week. He tried. The surprise for me was Calvin Ridley. Much like you said to me about our Madden League, the Titans are doing everything they can to not have a good draft pick. It's like, dude, and don't get me wrong. Look, I'm a fan. I am a fan. And you want your team to win, yes. But at some point, you know that just being middle of the pack is not going to get you anything. So we can lose. We can stand to lose a few more games. I mean, we can. And then we'll be sitting pretty for the draft. And and we can get whoever it is we want to get. I do not believe.
Are you going to get a quarterback?
I see it here. This is exactly what I was about to say. I do not believe they are going to draft a quarterback. I don't think they will. To be honest, if they could get to like 4 or 5, and I don't think it's really going to happen. But if they could get to 4 or 5, I think, okay, yes, I know that we're halfway. Are we halfway? It's about 20 minutes in. I do have that thing, a guy to remind me that we're about halfway done. But I have a thing to say. Man, I'm losing my train of thought. I think they may trade out. That's what I'm saying. If they get up high enough, I think they may trade out, get more picks, to rebuild the team. Apparently, I mean, people are liking what they're seeing from Levis these last couple of weeks. He did throw a pick six, which, it's when he throws a pick,
He usually goes.
he needs a commercial. And it's I hate to say it this way.
One.
Well, that mayonnaise commercial is ridiculous. It's like, dude, lose this. I get it. I know this thing is mayo, but
it's the mayonnaise guy.
It feels, because I think what he uses mayo like in his coffee or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that is
nasty.
Yeah, it just is. It's like, dude, I can't see why this is appetizing to you. So, but yeah, that's just going to have to be a thing that he does. And, we're just going to have to let that go at some point. I don't know. But I think, like, if they were to, they win a couple more games, if they decide to stick with him, I see another mayonnaise commercial coming. But he needs some sort of maybe like a local lottery commercial about pick sixes, saying that he's good at pick sixes. Because, like I said, when he throws them, he puts it out there.
Going the other way.
Yeah. So, yeah. But speaking of the draft, here's another thing. And my father-in-law watches the show, and I'm gonna tell him now, since I probably will talk to him this weekend for sure. But we have lightweight started these Sunday afternoon conversations, which I am basically using as production meetings for this show, because we're talking about football. We have a league. I'm in a league with him. Big O is in that league. And, so we talk about that a little bit. But then, there are other questions and stuff that come up that, we want to talk about. So one of the things that came out of that conversation is we were, of course, talking about the draft, sort of while I was on this draft thing. And I don't know if he has looked. He does look at stuff all day long. But the draft order right now, as it stands, is New England at number 1, the Giants number 2, the Raiders, the Jags, the Panthers at 5, Tennessee at 6, the Browns at 7, the Jets at 8, the Cowboys at 9, and the Bears at 10, which is wild. So the Bears are at 10. So the Bears right now are, again, top 10. They had, 2 picks in the top 10 last year. And they have basically a top 10 pick as it stands right now. But the question that I have on hand for me is, do you think that the Dallas Cowboys will draft Shedeur Sanders, given the possibility, given the opportunity, I mean?
As what?
Quarterback.
He's a quarterback. He is a quarterback. He's a quarterback for Colorado right now.
A backup for Dak, or just take Dak out?
Well,
he got paid,
whatever.
so
Yeah, I know. I mean, he'll be a rookie. But if you draft a guy of his stature at this point in the top 10, you would, I assume, you would be expecting him to start.
Nope, Sit him.
Sit him?
Yep.
no matter what.
You got Dak, might as well.
I mean,
I agree.
Anyway, so I mean, might as well
So-
start him.
So here's the thing. Here's the follow-up part of that question, though. If they draft Sanders, will they hire Prime as the coach?
I don't think he's gonna come.
That would be the question. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure he's going to come.
I don't think he's gonna come. He
I
has
mean,
said
the
that.
only allure I think, sorry, I didn't cut you off, that I see is because he's coached his son his whole life. So
Right.
he would continue doing that. That would be the only thing not the only, because he did play for Dallas. So
I don't think so neither. Even if the money is offered, I still don't think so, because he said that before he don't want to do coach NFL. But people saying, hey, the money talk. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna leave those kids.
See, here's the thing, though. I think I don't necessarily believe that he would want to leave just to go to Dallas. I think there has to be a little bit more to it than that. And of course, that's why I asked about them drafting his son, because then you get into that thing. But what's better for him is it coaching at Florida State or coaching in the NFL, period? Forget the son. You want to coach at your alma mater, or do you want to coach in the NFL? I think he eventually can accomplish both. Don't get me wrong.
right.
That's a good question.
I just don't. I guess the question then becomes, will he be at Colorado next year? His son's gone.
Right.
Hunter's going to be gone also. Will he leave? Start something new.
I mean, because ain't he coaching them now, right?
He is. He's in Colorado.
I think he's still probably gonna stay there.
I mean, Shador has, like I said, like Dreadful said earlier, Shador Sanders has not been coached by anybody except Prime. That's it. His dad has always been his coach.
No.
So it's odd. I just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really watch college that much, but I'm curious now. They got me curious at this point about the quarterback class this year. So now I'm going to have to start, thinking about, what the quarterback class looks like this year. I'll just read, of course, I'll read articles to see where Shador Sanders fits in ranking wise. And also, I mean, I'm going back to this list to see which teams here actually would be in the market. Top 10.
Definitely New York, since they just got rid of
quarterbacks. Right. So New England won't be.
No.
So
They'll
I can see
trade
them.
out.
Yeah, they're going to try to trade out. But New York for sure. Las Vegas, right? They should be in the market
they
for
should be in the
quarterback.
market.
Jacksonville, no.
No.
Carolina, question mark, right?
Yeah.
It's a question mark. I guess the thing is that
better.
Yeah, he's playing better now. So that's, like I said, it's just a question mark. Tennessee, question mark. Same thing. It's like, what do you really want to do there? Cleveland? Is Cleveland in the market for a quarterback?
Depends on what Jameis does the rest of the year, but other than that, I would think they're in the market.
They're in the market. The Jets?
They're in the market. Aaron's not going to want to be there anymore.
Right. And then Dallas. Offhand, I would say no, though, for Dallas.
I would say no just because they just paid Dak. But
yeah, they paid Dak. So I would really say no. And number 10, Chicago.
No.
Excuse me.
I don't think Caleb has played bad enough for them to just give it up that quick.
Yeah, I mean he's not. Yeah, he's not horrible. But even let me see. I'm going at 11. The New Orleans Saints are at 11.
Depends on what they feel about Rattler. I don't think they're in the market because they still got Carr for another year or two at least, and then I think they got Rattler behind him, and Rattler actually looked decent when he did take over for a minute.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Excuse me. Cincinnati is at 12. They are not in the market for a quarterback.
Nah.
But I think they also would try to move back if they could. I think they're trying to rebuild some in some other positions. They got to pay some people this year because I mean, is it T Higgins? T Higgins needs to get paid, or did he get paid?
T Higgins. I think have they paid Chase yet?
I don't think they paid Chase.
So he has to get paid.
But it's his year though. It was his last year
number
on this
one
contract.
on the list to get paid.
Yeah.
I think Hendrickson, the defensive end, I think he's still in line to get paid.
He's getting paid. So yeah, they got to pay some people. So they have to pay their vets, and then they got to get young real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So they would definitely be looking for some picks to move out. Miami is at 13, and they're good with Tua.
Yeah, as long as he stays healthy, they're good.
Yeah. And then your team, as of today, is at 14, the Colts.
Nah, we're not.
And y'all are not in the market. You guys, it seems like guys are rebirthing these quarterbacks. You know, guys sit for a little while, and it's like, oh, no. I can play. I can actually play.
Yeah, they should probably never have said it, but maybe he needed it. I don't know.
And of course, girlfriend's team is playoff bound, so your pick is way down the line, and I think y'all are going to probably re-sign Russell.
One of the two, yeah, or both. One of the two,
or both. Yeah, exactly, or both. So that's not they're not in the market as far as quarterbacks go. So it's gonna be. Oh my goodness! I'm so sorry. It has been a long day for me.
I see.
Yeah, and I, you know, we're not really talking about any of that, but
you jumping from tractors to trailers to trucks.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. But everything.
Are you off tomorrow? Are y'all guys off tomorrow?
No, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow until Monday, and then I'm off again in the next 3 days from that. So
must be nice.
Well, all right, must be nice.
Must be nice.
I'm still be working because I do lift on the side, so I want to.
But you going on vacation, right? Is that part of this thing?
Next week.
Yeah.
Just got my passport today. I cut it close.
Okay, good. Very good. But yeah, we I don't know. Yeah, hold on. I have notes.
All
right. I have notes.
I'm trying to pull up my ESPN. I can't my account. It won't come up.
So the big thing to me, of course, well, a couple things. Well, one is the Dallas-Washington game. Did everybody see the end of this game?
No. I missed the end of it.
You missed the end.
I heard about it.
I picked up on the game when I guess Washington has scored, and they're kicking it off. Turpin bobbles the ball, drops it on the ground. He has turned fully around, picks it up, and according to his interview after the game, runs and said, well, I figure I didn't have anywhere to go, So I want to pull out one of my moves that I practice at practice. Does the spin, and boom, he's gone. Insane. So then they score. And then Jay Daniels, and I couldn't be happier, of course, for my quarterback on one of my teams, to finally just say, you know what, I can play football too. And throws an 80-some yard pass to Scary Terry. And it's like, oh my goodness, they just go back and forth. I don't remember what the score was at that point. I actually don't remember.
20. It would have been. It was 26-27 because the kicker missed the extra point.
Right. That's it. So Washington says, all right, we got to get this onside kick because we need the ball back.
Yep.
And Dallas, the guy from Dallas, scoops up the onside kick and basically runs that back for a touchdown.
Yes.
Of course, people are saying, dude, you just all he needed to do was fall down. But I think he was like, no. I have never scored, so I'm going to score now. So he scored, and so that was. I mean, it was crazy. Dallas wins. Dad, I imagine you're happy, but Dallas wins, and. I know I got all kinds of noise going on, but I have to readjust myself in my chair, so I apologize for all that. But yeah, so Dallas gets the win. But the back and forth it was insane. I thought it was crazy. It was really good. It was a good game. So I just thought it was good. The other thing that one of the other things that sort of happened for me is that I was watching the Green Bay game, and I don't know how anybody plays Green Bay wide receivers in fantasy. I don't know how you do it. Because at the time I was watching it, I was like, okay, well, it's the Romeo Dobbs show this week. Does she mute? And I don't know what she's doing. She must have had something happen. Because she didn't hang up. She just...
No, that's me.
You all right? Okay. All right. She'll let us know. Okay. So.
I'm sorry. That's me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, yeah. I had to make some adjustments. I was talking. I had my thing on mute. Gotta get comfortable.
That's all right. I mean,
I'm not in my normal spot in the living room. So.
Yeah. Well, I know that, like I said earlier, I was hearing. I'm going to listen again.
Oh, I do hear that. Who is that?
Probably hear my loud ass daughters.
Oh, that's yours. Oh, okay.
No, I got some form of static somewhere. I don't even know where it's coming from. And then, of course, I got a bit of a cold, and it's just everything at this point. But all that being said, what else did I have in here? Do you guys, Patrick Mahomes, and I know he had a good game this week, but really and truly, are people playing Patrick Mahomes? I mean, you just don't. If you have to, I guess.
If you have to.
I'm just like, man, dude, he's so up and down.
Average. Yeah, it's just average this year.
Yeah, that's it. I was, and I didn't have him, obviously. But I feel like
I thought you had him.
no, not Patrick Mahomes. I don't think I've ever had Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
But the thing is that I think if I had him, yes, okay, thank you, buddy. If I had him, I think that I would have
you got Lamar
to.
Jackson.
Yeah, I think I would have probably tried to trade him. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Trade him to a bubble team who really needs a push. You know, if they feel like if the guy, because some people, you know, look, some people just like certain players, right?
Yep.
So if you just like certain players, you know, sometimes those trades will go by easily. But Big O says, well, hello.
Hey, Big O.
How are things going for you today, bro? Let us know in the chat.
He's on YouTube?
Yeah, he's on YouTube.
He can see us?
He can see us.
Big O, I'm sending you a heart of love.
Oh, I had that already. And here's the thing, though, and this was the other thing I was thinking about, which sounds crazy based on the fact that I was just asking about Patrick Mahomes. But Baker Mayfield seems like, you know, a guy you want to pick up. Like, it's just, now, here's the thing. I feel that way. I just feel like Baker Mayfield is a guy, if you need a quarterback, he might be a guy you try to pick up. However, I think if you look at the points, I think him and Mahomes were pretty much tit for tat this week. I don't think that they were really any different. I haven't looked at the points for fantasy. Let me actually pull it up. In our league, at least.
So you scored 157 points. Look at you.
I did.
Whoa. Who gave you all that points?
20 points.
You know what? Don't sleep on my team. My team
Jackson and Barkley. Okay.
You know, don't sleep on my squad, man.
Oh no, I ain't never said I was sleeping on yours. No.
Let me see if I can pull up quarterback. And y'all know I can't see.
Wait, who did
Patrick
50
Mahomes,
points? Did Barkley do 50 points?
Yes, he did.
By himself.
Yep.
What? Oh, yeah, you know what? Philly was getting it. I saw that game.
Barkley was
Ooh, yes, he was.
So
Oh, yeah,
Mahomes,
you got lucky. You got lucky.
Don't say that. So Patrick Mahomes this week had
points this week. Oh my God. Oh yeah. You got lucky.
Points.
I'm just looking at his status. Oh.
28 points, and Mayfield only had 18 points. I guess maybe I just feel like Baker Mayfield is just way more exciting than Patrick Mahomes. So maybe that's my deal.
Yeah, I don't know what my quarterback is doing. Daniels is good. He could have did better.
What did he do for you in the league? What did he score? Because in the Yahoo League, he was nice.
What did he score? He got 31.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you this. You are spoiled. You are absolutely spoiled.
Anytime listening to you.
Yeah, anytime you say
No.
he didn't do much for me, and the guy got 31 points. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Lately he's been, he had to make up because he had been slacking a little bit. Now come on.
I'll give you he's had a couple of down games. But remember, here's the other thing, though. You got to remember, fantasy's not about wins and losses. It's about performance.
Right.
That's the thing. Because I'm going to tell you, I look at some guys, I'm like, dude, you know what? I don't care if you don't. Look, wide receivers, if you catch 7 balls for 100 yards, great. Oh, my goodness. Did she just drop? She dropped.
Yep.
But if you can catch 7 balls, I mean, in a full point PPR, 7 and 100 yards, that's 17 points. I mean, that's good. I mean, 17 points, I always look at it as double digits. Because,
that's what I go for.
Yeah. Because I think that, what was it? In one of my leagues, in Jacob's League, let me look at it again. So in Jacob's League, I had Achane and Collins. Great, right? It's like, okay, and they both got like 20 plus. But I had Njoku and Taylor, and I don't think they got 5.
Right.
So even the offset wasn't enough to, the average would have been, I guess totally the average is more than 10 apiece, but still it's only like 10. But I need those guys. It's like I'm looking for everybody to get at least double digits. That's it. If I can do that, then I feel like I've played a strong game if that happens. And that's the thing. And you can't always win. You can't win them all. So I'm okay with that. But I do want to, I want to have an impressive,
good showing.
Exactly. Because of course the other thing that we're seeing already is that points matter as far as standings. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I am not always the type of guy who wants to be in first. I don't really care that much about it. But I think right now I want to be in first because she's at first. And yes, it's very petty. It's not even. it's very petty. So, Big O says right for the points. Yeah, I mean you just want to put up the points. But yeah, like I said, I'm petty, and I'm being petty, and because, like I said, just like we just said before. She's complaining about her quarterback who got 31 points. It's like, dude, I can't wait till you have your second season of fantasy, because you know she's gonna be there for the draft. She will. This next year, she'll be there for the draft. And I know during the offseason, she's going to do all kind of research. She can be talking to everybody. I know it. It's my cousin. I know. But she's going to have to draft her own team. And it's going to be different. And those numbers, that minute and 30 seconds is going to hit that panic button. Oh, my goodness, that panic button. It's like, oh, wait, you took... 2 people took guys that you wanted. It's like, dude, you got to get deep on your draft, man. You got to get deep. You got to have all kinds of contingencies. So it's something else. But oh my goodness, where are we at? Because I've seen my watch guy a couple times now. All right, so we're at. Yeah, we can. I think it's time to start the wrap up. We'll start the wrap up. Big O, I hope all is well with you. I know he said he was going to try to log in with his phone, but I understand that circumstances are what they are. You got any huge plans for Thanksgiving, buddy?
Just getting together with the family, probably be at my sister's house.
Okay.
And then, unfortunately, my on-call starts Friday, which is why I'll be at work. But birthday's this weekend, so we'll probably get together as family this weekend as well.
Your birthday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Last day of
Happy
November.
early birthday.
Thank you.
Happy early birthday. Okay. Also, since it's just us, we can sort of talk about this Madden thing. So I have, I think I have done all of my re-signings. I had basically quite a few people who were like, dude, yeah, thanks for the offer. I'm good. So, yeah, I had a few of those. And
Did you hold on to number one?
Huh?
Did you hold on to the first pick?
Oh, yeah, I'm holding on to the pick. I am going to draft the wide receiver, which is why I withdrew my offer from I picked up Claypool during this season. He played like maybe a couple of games. He got injured. And then he's like, he's not interested. You know what, dude? I don't need you to be interested. You know, I got the first pick. I'm taking the wide receiver. Everybody knows I'm taking him. And the other deal is that I do have another wide receiver, Brown, who says he's not interested either. Oh, I have a job to do. Oh, he's got a job to do on Thanksgiving. But the other thing is that, you know, since he's not interested, there are a few wide receivers on my depth chart. So I'm like, you know what? Cool. I will go ahead and let that go, basically. Okay, you're back. Let me see if I can. I can hear you, but hold on. Let me see if I can pop you into the view for the program. Hold on.
Outro.
Yeah, we are about to wrap. Let's see will that go through. Yeah, it did. Good. Perfect.
Yeah, my internet just shut off.
No. I thought about that too. I thought, man, did they just have like a power outage or something?
Because I'm just like talking and everything else, and I'm like, y'all just went away. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Is the show like just? Sorry, my internet.
We're about to, and I gotta scroll down. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow's going to be a day for me because I got to see how this recovery is working, and then I have to cook for Thanksgiving. So and we're not having big traditional.
Just regular dinner.
I think we're doing wings, and but my son has requested the mac and cheese and the yams, so I will do that. And my wife will do something vegetable wise. I don't necessarily do the veggies.
You gotta eat veggies now.
I understand. I just don't necessarily cook them.
So what you're supplementing for your veggies? Are you taking any type of vitamins? Are you eating your greenery?
They're right here. Right there. I got them.
What about your greenery? Are you eating any green? Spinach, broccoli, green beans?
I'll eat it when she makes it. I just don't make it. She is an advocate for me having more vegetables.
You gotta stay on you then.
But you know what I do like, and I do like to cook is cabbage. Now
I love cabbage.
I will make some cabbage now, and I don't I don't put too much bad stuff in it. I'll use like turkey sausage or something like that in there. Okay. And I'll go with that in my cabbage, and I can deal with some cabbage. I like, I'm the odd person as far as like fruit goes. Like, people say, dude, what kind of, like your peaches, how do you like your peaches? My peaches, when I'm eating them, I want them like apples. I want them that firm. I can't
Right.
eat
I can't have
white
mine
food.
soft.
I can't deal with the softness. I mean, I want crunch.
Right.
And yes, it's a little sour. Perfect. It is absolutely perfect when it's like that.
Yeah, I can't
And
eat soft peaches and soft nectarines. I gotta have
yeah,
it
yep, they need to
hard.
be
Yeah.
firm in order for me to partake. And
Well, you
same
can tell we
difference
related.
with yeah, same thing with like apples and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
like I'll mess around and make what is it? Some like apple turnovers or something like that. Take some Granny Smiths, cook them down. Get you some tortillas, fold those over. I went and bought cinnamon toast crunch in a jar. Like you just smashed up cinnamon toast crunch, whatever the seasoning is, that you can just, it's like an salt thing, so you can just sprinkle it on whatever. But yeah, cook down your apples, put them in the tortilla, fold the tortillas over, brush them with a little butter or something, sprinkle that on, throw it in the air fryer. Good to go. Good to go.
That's good thinking. Good thinking.
Yeah, man. But so I'm looking forward to, to Thanksgiving as far as the food goes. Because the other thing is I'm trying to think. I've never cooked my mac and cheese with cream cheese. Philadelphia cream cheese. So I've been watching these videos.
It's gonna be creamy.
Right. I've been watching these videos. The guys are you're making their cheese sauce. So it's like they're throwing in butter, throwing in cream cheese, and then they're throwing in the shredded cheese and cooking it all down. And I'm like,
Heavyweight cream.
That looks good. It does look good. And everybody's baking it. All of these that I'm looking at, it's all baked mac and cheese. And so they're throwing the cheese on the top and, boiling that a little bit. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know if I can get all of that in. Yeah, the thing is that I keep thinking of stuff to make. Like another thing that I like to make is sausage dressing. You guys had this? It's basically cook some breakfast sausage, throw in a dressing mix. I'm not fancy. I'm not making cornbread and all of that kind of good stuff. But just mixing in some sausage with your dressing, it's absolutely delicious to me.
And you come from a family that your parents cooked super huge.
Yes.
Like I'm telling you, for breakfast,
yes.
They would have everything you could name for breakfast that you would have for dinner. And I'm like, oh wait a minute, we're in the wrong house. Like, who's eating all of this? Biscuits are so big, like this. Like who? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and I need to understand that I need to eat for nourishment, not for entertainment. I still have to learn that. I'm working on that part of it. Because, But okay. We're at an hour. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, I've added a couple of things. You see, our team logos are appearing now next to in our boxes. Our names are going back and forth. There's just a couple of things I'm trying here and there.
Can I get a number 1 banner? I should have got a number 1 banner this week.
You know what?
At least I had it last week and this week. I don't know if I'm gonna get it next week, but at least I could have had a banner or something saying I'm number 1.
Okay, so what I need to do is figure out how to put a dunce cap on your head. That's what I need to be able to do.
Y'all gonna try to get me next week. So, well, actually,
You know what? Spoiled winner. How about that? How about spoiled winner?
No,
I believe that works.
Yeah.
I had to study the game. I had to study the players. I had to do all this work. I had a headache.
Yes,
wanted to quit, wanted to give up.
But yeah. So again, the guy just told me again for I think the third time. So he's like, dude, it's about that time. So I'm gonna let it go. You guys got anything before we say goodbye?
No, happy
great
Thanksgiving,
holiday.
everybody.
All right. Well, let's say happy birthday, happy early birthday to Dreadful again.
Did you see Big
uh,
O Ticks?
I didn't. I just saw LOL. I didn't read it. But that's all I got. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I appreciate you guys for watching. We'll be back next week. Enjoy the games this week. We got 3 on Thursday, 1 on Friday, and then the slate on Sunday. So be sure to check your lineups accordingly. Make sure you do that. So with that, I will say peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
Peace out.